Well, looks like I can hold me on with all you DedSec resistance fighters after all.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
Right. Guess I'll take that as a compliment, Bagley.
You'll need to get used to Bugs' dribble, but it's proper fun. Fantastic job.
Otherwise, I'd be put away for nicking out thousands of socks. Touching cameras to every citizen so they can watch everything we do. What is what we are doing anyway? Goddamn random interrogation and ID checks. This one is right. Yeah, man, I like drinking proper.
Sniff around. Find who's doing this.
Hold on just a second. Help me! I believe this.
I found an Albion guard who might be interested in joining. It could make some infiltrations go smoother.
Well, this went balls up. Yeah.
Suspect reported in your area. Potentially armed and hostile. Received. Let's keep this by the book. Over.
Control, I've lost sight of the target. Over.
Where did they go? Shit! We are are in pursuit. I say again, in pursuit. Terminating pursuit and coming back.
This is where the Kellys took Angel. Jesus Christ, the poor fucker.
Now, keep your chin up. We'll find him. There's a camera network that might have caught where they took him. Ah!
Following his trail now. I'm moving in. God save the fucker.
Let's hurry and access that network, shall we?
Still there? Let's find this bellend.
Everyone look for him. Stay in contact.
No one
Nothing
here.
here. Move
Moving
on. Clear. Calm in the area. Area clear.
Clear here.
Moving on.
I'm gonna check somewhere else. Don't track them down. Clear in here.
Search complete. Nobody's here.
I guess I ought to look around.
I've got nothing. I'll try over there.
Find them.
I don't see
Tear the
shit.
place
Not
apart
here.
if you have to.
Nothing to see here.
All right,
next?
let's look around then. No one here. Split up and find them. I'm not seeing anyone. Can't see anything. I'll look anyway. There's jack shit going on. Clear in here.
Moving on. Fuck all here. Moving on.
Dipshit's here. We just have to find them. All good here so far? No one here.
Shit, there's nothing here.
I know they're creeping around here somewhere.
Going to ground. Checking it out.
Saw someone around here.
They won't stop. Ah! Jesus, no! Ah!
I've gone over the captured footage. I was able to follow Mr. Lopez down to the cellar, but then I ran out of cameras. Not a problem you often have in London.
That's the move, then.
My oh my, deadbolt trumps technology. The door is sealed, but this rubbish chute might do. It either leads to the cellar or your grisly death. Or both, I suppose.
Grand. Just grand.
All right, then. Come on out. I'm not gonna cut you. Come on. I heard you too. Well, get over here. Thanks for the distraction. Gave me the second I needed to take care of this filth.
Jesus, you all right? He was about to carve you up like a Sunday roast.
He was. I'm fine. I just need a second to catch my breath and find my files.
Hold on. You're Caitlin Lau. Police Inspector Caitlin Lau, right? We found your video logs. You went after Bloody Mary all by yourself. Very impressive.
It wasn't always on my own. Who the hell are... You're dead sick, aren't you? You tracked me to the slaughterhouse.
I wish you could say we did. A friend of ours disappeared from the EPC. The trail led here. To this abomination. I was saying some dark shit, but this...
Then I'm sorry. I don't think there's much hope for finding him alive. The Kellys have got a sick little operation going. A kind of human organ black market. I've been investigating them for months. And they got my fucking files. God, I feel like shit.
You should rest. Tell you what, we can get you somewhere safe. Short term, no strings. In the meantime, I'll find Angel in your files. They sound important.
Everything I've gathered on Mary Kelly. Almost enough to take her down.
Grant. After all this, DedSec could be having a closer look at Mary fucking Kelly. Could use all the help we can get.
All right, an operative is on their way to escort Inspector Lau. So, let's find Angel and Inspector Lau's files.
I'll wait for your guy in here. And...
There's no doubt about it. This whole operation is meant to harvest organs. Clan Kelly's chopping off the parts they want and burning the leftovers.
Well, I'll go out on a limb and guess that none of these people volunteered to be donors. Fuck me. Look at these poor bastards. Can't tell one from the other. Bagley, any ideas?
Take a picture and I can run key details past various databases. Negative.
How can anyone treat another human being this way? How many has Clan Kelly done this to? We have to end it.
Again, not Angel. She thought it through. Those microchips are probably filled with some sort of toxin that induces paralysis and asphyxiation. Intubation would prolong life until surgeons get round to them.
So it keeps the organs fresh by killing them slow. Fucking animals.
Unfortunately, I must confirm that this is indeed Angel Lopez.
Shit. Angel. He knew the risks. I did too, but... never thought DedSec would get caught up in this. Mary Kelly is preying on London's most vulnerable. She's a fucking monster. Taking her out needs to be a DedSec priority.
Now we need to find Caitlin Lau's case files on Mary Kelly and see if my conjecture may be correct. Could Mary Kelly be in Zero Day? Well done, you got the files. The inspector will be impressed. Now get out of here before someone decides to turn you into minced meat. Chop chop.
No, kidding.
DedSec? Caitlin... Lau here. I wanted to thank you. I'd be nothing but an anatomy lesson by now. Or a pile of ashes.
You'll be happy to know that Inspector Lau has been escorted to a nearby refuge and is getting her wounds treated.
I'll be fine. Still a little flighty from whatever they gave me. And frankly, a little stunned that we've joined forces.
Oh, fuck. I spent my whole life avoiding the feds, and now I'm working with one of them. But desperate times, innit?
Exactly. You have an organization, I have information, and some backing from powerful people. Pool our resources, and we might just take her down. Mary Kelly's no petty criminal.
Bagley, I can't just decide what to do with these files in the field. Let's get everyone together.
I'll sync with Inspector Lau and prepare a briefing.
Negative. No vision of the suspect.
Target is long gone. Disengage. Over and out.
The demands of being a DedSec operative are all-consuming, so taking app gigs is a good way to make some extra quid that works around your new schedule. Lots of people will pay well to have their sensitive packages handled with care, and some will even pay you for deliveries. Ha ha! Got a potential recruit for you. I'll mark them on your map. I've heard from Inspector Lau. We're ready for the briefing. Mary Kelly heads up the most powerful crime family in London, Clan Kelly, which should at least be easy to remember.
Under her old man, they were a bit player. Then he died, and her rivals started disappearing. Her enemies, her friends, her family. They call her Bloody Mary for a reason.
Early on, Mary abandoned cash in favor of cryptocurrency and brought the Kellys' criminal business online.
It makes weapons smuggling, drug running, money laundering all a lot easier without a cash trail. The woman single-handedly modernized organized crime in London. She considers herself to be untouchable. Case in point, from my files you retrieved. Darla Covington, 19. Sasha Haddad, 28. Radek Stokovich, 24. All disappeared.
It's difficult to find good help these days, isn't it, love? Most people, they ain't driven. Not like you. Because they feel worthless, don't they? The way that the world is, how it uses people. It's horrible. It's nice that you have a purpose. Oh, that'll be me, love.
We aren't finished here.
This was a courtesy. Oh. Give my regards to their families. It's horrible losing someone you love. Nice meeting you, Caitlin.
As you can see, she'll never respond to interrogation. But there is one place she feels comfortable talking. The Sandstone residence.
Inspector Lau thinks a police bug in the Kellys' headquarters may have the evidence she needs to finally convict Bloody Mary.
Sandstone is their center of operations. I know the data on that bug will take her down. Get it for me, and I swear I'll put her away forever.
Pushing the coordinates to your optics.
Sabine here, Inspector Lau. I'm curious how you think you can bring Mary Kelly to justice now, with no backing. Even before Albion took over policing, you couldn't lock her up. And she goes on treating humans like cattle.
I had to work within the system. Yes, it was corrupt. I knew it. I just didn't know how bad it was. I thought a strong enough case couldn't be buried.
And those corrupt fucks took advantage of your good nature, Caitlin. So why are you giving them a chance to do it again?
Because I'm taking it to a contact in the Attorney General's office. An honest solicitor with a hard-on for organized crime, specifically for Mary Kelly. Look, our methods may differ, but I want to help those people as much as you do.
All right. But however this goes down, there's no way we're letting Mary slip the net again. That's not how DedSec does things. Let's get to Sandstone.
Do you want to have a look
look about as sick of this shit as I am.
Well, if you're with DedSec, I got some information you might be able to use.
I'm listening.
My whole division just got sacked. Boom. Just like that. No severance package, nothing.
Jesus, that's awful.
Yeah, it's fucked up. But I'm getting by. The whole thing doesn't sit right with me, though. They said we were all replaced, but how could they have hired 300 skilled tech workers so fast? Nah, they're up to something.
So you want DedSec to look into your replacement, then?
Nailed it. I'll owe you whatever the fuck you want if you help me out with this.
Dear God, it's shut.
If you're born in the circumstance demanding bad action, is that evil?
A tech corporation acting unethically? Sounds out of character, but let's investigate anyway.
I'll look into it.
You've arrived at our contact's former employer, and aside from some heavily armed security guards, it's basically a ghost town.
Interesting.
I don't think this replacement is on site. Dig around and see if you can figure out where they are.
Join the elite team serving London. Albion is recruiting today. Join the elite team serving London.
Oh, that's bloody nice!
No room for error here.
Drone into search of the area.
All's well here. What's next?
Have a look around.
Redirect.
Area clear, moving on.
We'll check another area.
Quadrant clear. moving to assist.
Careful, they'll get you and drop you. Not seeing anything here. Moving elsewhere. Clear, moving on.
Clear. Let's keep looking.
Searching for suspect.
Nobody's here. Searching elsewhere.
Flying problem. Oi, what to get to it?
Citizens, you see something? Say so. We are here to go. Disturbance detected. Beginning target resisting arrest. Using restraining methods.
Do you want to die? Give up!
Pressing target! I need assistance!
Back up when you need it. Getting behind cover!
Calling additional units.
Give us all the trouble and give up! Taking point.
Gating. Go search over there.
Moving to last known position.
Going to look for him. Yo, keep it up. Watch it out! Using frag.
I'm taking fire!
can do your corporate espionage from there.
Code 3, closest units proceed to alarm location.
Would you look at that? Here's the data.
Copy that. I'll analyze the company records while you get to safety.
What's this?
We've just hijacked the feed from an Albion prison flight. Seems these poor sods are being renditioned out the country for extreme insubordination.
Why?
I know, right? Why not just fire them? All I can tell you is that these people are off to summer school in the Seychelles for re-education.
This is Connor 12. George has full control of the plane. Connor 12, stand by. We're getting some weird readings with your onboard data. Understood. Delta 39 pass. There's somebody else in the system.
Right, here we are. These prisoners were detained for attempting to reveal operations intelligence to external agents. Whistleblowers. Perhaps they even tried to contact DedSec. Luckily, you can reroute the plane.
Good idea, Bagley.
Delta 39 heavy. Requesting immediate assistance.
Rerouting plane.
Plane should be landing in a few hours. I've contacted the local authorities who are less than pleased with Albion. Seems they think of human rights as rights and not legal obstacles. These Albion defectors will be welcome.
Cheers, Bagley. What have we got, Bagley?
Well, I found our prospect's replacement. It's an AI. And a pretty shoddy one at that. Nowhere near as smart as me. It could maybe replace a few million humans at most.
Jesus.
Oh, right. I suppose from your perspective, that's a lot. If you like, we can go destroy it before it puts anyone else out of work.
All right, good. Send me the location.
Search the premises. We may have an intruder.
Auto drive now enabled.
Comply with all instructions while passing through the checkpoints. Suspected members of DedSec will be detained.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
The job-killing AI's code blueprint has been packed up into a crate on site.
I'll smash it up then.
Would someone find out what the hell is going on?
There it is. Time to do your destroying other people's property thing.
Initiate lockdown.
Let's find him. They fucked up. We better check back with the others. Someone's tampering with this.
Move, will you fucking move?
Control, I have a possible vehicle hack. Lockdown immediately.
Find whoever's hacking this vehicle. Vanished. Brilliant.
Let's lock down this vehicle, just to be safe.
Sweep everything until you find him.
Searching for the one who hacked this vehicle. Trail's gone cold. Let's regroup.
Lock it down.
Keep your eyes open. They could be anywhere.
There's been a breach. Search for the intruder. He's not here. Call off the search.
We need a lockdown right now.
Track him down.
Here, moving on.
Let's find them. Straight away.
I feel like I'm going mad.
Track him down. I give up. Searching for whoever compromised the vehicle.
Track him down.
I will run a search. Make it quick. Control, I'm starting a search. Someone's hacked a vehicle.
Lock down this vehicle.
Control, I'm starting a search. Someone's hacked a vehicle.
Requesting lockdown on this hacked vehicle.
AI successfully murdered. Now get to safety and I'll send our friend the good news.
Suspect. Resume patrol.
You're not gonna believe this. They replaced you with an AI. We swear. It's not the robots who want to displace humanity, it's fucking rich people.
You serious?
The company making this thing was pretty much gonna wipe out your whole industry, but we stopped them. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You know, DedSec's looking for fighters, and you seem to have some fight in you. How about letting it out?
Yeah, I'm ready to make a difference.
Tough, brave, stupid. Any two of those qualify you to join. Some of us are all three.
Fuck yeah. Ready to help make a difference.
Very nice.
Oh, God.
Security here is state-of-the-art, quite impenetrable. Unless, of course, you flew a drone through the window, one of Mary's mouth breathers left open.
The recording device is in her security room.
Getting there should be a simple matter of navigating the vents.
What the hell?
She's using these people as house servants, against their will.
Horrible in itself, but a million times worse knowing they end up as unwilling organ donors.
I don't know what you want. I just want to go home.
Home. This is your home. For now. When the price is right, you'll get another.
You have a real fucking attitude problem. Do you know that?
Please, I need help.
Fucking idiot. Do you piss everyone off the way you're pissing me off, wanker? Stupid git.
That's it. Let's see what kind of recording we've got on her. Just look at this place. This is what comes of old crooked money. The Kelly family has been profiting from people's misery for a long time. She's got this shit all over the manor.
So you've been in there before? Is that how you ended up in the basement of the Southwark incinerator?
We needed something incriminating, so we decided someone had to get in here and plant a bug. I wasn't going to assign someone else to do that. You saw how Mary uses the people she grabs out of the EPC, and the staff's uniform's not hard to mimic, so I went in. What I didn't know was that she had intel on our investigation, my team. I thought going off book would stop the leaks, but she still knew we were coming. She tortured me for the names of my team, tried to break me, but cops don't give up cops. Turned out she already knew the whole unit and put hits out on them. The woman is a mindfucker.
On the bright side, she didn't bind you with one of her microchips. She probably knew you'd have killed yourself before obeying her.
That's how I ended up on that butcher's table. So many reasons to want to rid the world of her, but it wouldn't be enough to just put one in her brain. My mates died trying to bring her to justice. I have to honor that.
to yourself after everything I've done for you?
You made me a slave. All of us. Please, let me go. Take this thing out.
Back to your old life. Back to nothing. Back to you 2.5 screaming blighters in your dead-end job and sucking off the dole. You don't want that, love. This microchip is scary, I know, but I've got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I? And this kitchen knife, that won't do it, love. Cutting yourself affects my bottom line.
I can't live like this anymore.
No. You're all right there. It's all right, sweetheart, because I have another use for you. Ooh, paying attention, are we? Good. Be sure and spread the word. You know where this one goes. Get these two and all the others over to their venue and ready for the sale.
Right away, Ma'am. Also, the foreign investors have already landed and the drones are programmed, ready to deliver the invitations and the coordinates to all the guests.
Is that initiative I'm smelling, Peter? Initiative can be a dangerous thing. Can be misinterpreted. Fuck's sake.
This is insane. How did Mary get her hands on this kind of tech? It takes a sick mind to come up with killer microchips.
Perhaps a disease mind, but definitely an ingenious one. Perfect psych profile for a group like Zero Day, wouldn't you say?
Her affiliations aren't my priority, Bagley. She's keeping these people enslaved. And it sounds as if she's selling them. This is huge.
She's using the implanted chip as a control mechanism, a deterrent to disobedience. Step out of line and she sells your organs instead.
DedSec, we'll have to crash that slave auction. Get all the information we can out of there. The location will be on the invitations. She hasn't sent out the invitation yet, but when she does...
Bagley, monitor the drone networks. Give us a heads up when Mary sends out her fleet. Until then, I reckon we're in a holding pattern.
I'll get in touch if I hear about anything else that might interest you. Cheers, DedSec.
Since we're waiting for our cordial invitation to Mary Kelly's tasteless theme party, we can finally get back to what really matters, solving the mystery of Zero Day. Who are they, and why did they frame DedSec for the bombings?
What do we have, Bags?
Glad you asked. Today, the great AI detective has 2 leads for his dog's body politic. Obviously, Albion needs looking into, but I also have a more unusual thread for you to pull on. There's a new hacktivist group on the dark web scene called the 404. But instead of being in it for the lulz, this lot seems to be in it for the brutal reshaping of society by any means necessary. Sound like anyone you know?
I've got options then.
I've marked both on your optic. I found a potential recruit for you. Drop in a pin on your map.
Hardly even looks like open anymore.
Check the surround.
You look like someone who wants to get out there and make a difference.
Are you a part of DedSec? Perhaps you could help me.
We'll try, and that's more than most. What's going?
I haven't seen or been able to get in touch with my friend since last week. It's like they vanished into thin air.
That's awful. I'm sorry.
You see, they've always been a bit of a rebel. I'm worried they pissed off the wrong person.
It's all right. We'll find them. Don't worry about it. Yeah, all right. That doesn't sound worrisome at all. Don't know where to start, but I'd say we should hurry, if we plan on finding them alive, that is.
Well, we could knock on every door in the city and see if they've got any abducted people on the premises, but it'd probably be smarter just to snoop around their last known location.
Yep, agreed. Send me those location deets.
This is an outbound checkpoint. Those found to be members of DedSec will be arrested.
What's so special about you?
Show yourself.
Are you fucking joking?
Our missing person disappeared from here. It was probably captured on CCTV, like every other bloody thing in this city.
All right, let's get some data.
What's that?
Albion is always looking for minutes. Albion is always looking for good candidates.
Quadrant clear. Moving to assist.
Don't see anything here. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Let's keep looking. Stay alert. All clear in here. All clear over here. Moving on. Moving on. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Quadrant clear. Area clear. Gonna keep searching. The longer you draw it out, the worse it will get. Could be anywhere right now. Don't see anything here. Nothing out of the ordinary here.
Negative contact. Moving on. We're all clear over here.
Someone's out here. All clear in here.
Turn over everything here until you find them.
This area is
Go,
clear.
search.
Don't see anything here.
Area clear. Moving on.
Area clear. Gonna keep
That's the CTOS up there.
I got that footage for you.
Well, they were taken all right. Got in a shouting match with Albion and then took a couple of boots to the solar plexus.
Balls.
Yes, that's the bad news. The good news is I determined where they're being held. Sending you the coordinates.
Nice. Always look forward to payday. Bet there's more of these around.
Investigating disturbance.